Some faces on Touched by an Angel left a lasting imprint, not just through the show's inspiring messages, but in the hearts of fans everywhere. While the series celebrated faith, hope, and second chances, time has since taken some of its beloved stars. Let's take a moment to remember 24 Touched by an Angel actors who have passed away, their legacies shining just as bright as the roles they played. Richard Roundtree as Murray. Richard Roundtree was born on July 9, 1942, and at 55 years old, he stepped into the role of Murray in Touched by an Angel during its fourth season in 1997. Murray was a man of quiet strength, carrying a lifetime of wisdom and kindness, a character that mirrored Roundtree's own commanding yet compassionate presence on screen. Long before this role, Roundtree had already left an indelible mark on Hollywood. His career took off in 1971 when he starred as John Shaft in Shaft, a groundbreaking film that redefined black masculinity in cinema and established him as the first black action hero. This role not only made him a household name but also paved the way for greater diversity in leading roles for black actors. Over the decades, he continued to bring depth to television and film, appearing in Roots, Generations, and Desperate Housewives. Though he battled breast cancer in the 90s, his resilience kept him in the industry for years. Sadly, he passed away from pancreatic cancer at his home in Los Angeles on October 24, 2023, leaving behind a legacy that forever changed Hollywood. Celeste Holm as Hattie Green. Celeste Holm was born on April 29, 1917, and at 81 years old, she brought warmth and resilience to the role of Hattie Green in Touched by an Angel in 1998. Hattie was a woman of quiet strength, someone who had weathered life's storms with grace, embodying the kindness and wisdom that defined Holm's own career. Decades earlier, she had already made history in Hollywood, winning an Academy Award for Gentleman's Agreement, 1947, a role that cemented her as a force in the industry. But perhaps her most defining moment came on Broadway in 1943 when she originated the role of Ado Annie in Oklahoma, proving her ability to bring charm and wit to any stage. Over the years, she moved effortlessly between film, television, and theater, earning admiration for her elegance and talent. Even in later years, she remained active, using her platform for the arts and humanitarian efforts. But time caught up, and on July 15, 2012, she passed away at her home in New York City at the age of 95 after suffering a heart attack just days earlier. Rue McClanahan as Lila Winslow. Rue McClanahan was born on February 21, 1934, and at 64 years old, she brought her signature charm and wit to the role of Lila Winslow in Touched by an Angel in 1998. Lila was a woman with a feisty spirit and a heart full of stories, the kind of character McClanahan played effortlessly throughout her career. Long before stepping into this role, she had already become a television icon. Though she gained early recognition as Vivian Harmon on Maude, it was her portrayal of the bold and flirtatious Blanche Devereaux on The Golden Girls that made her a household name. This role, which won her an Emmy in 1987, cemented her place in television history, proving that women of a certain age could still be vibrant, complex, and downright hilarious. Oh, but in later years, health struggles slowed her down. After surviving breast cancer, she suffered a stroke in 2010, and on June 3rd of that same year, she passed away at New York Presbyterian Hospital at the age of 76 following a brain hemorrhage. Stuart Margolin as Ray Bishop. Stuart Margolin was born on January 31, 1940, and at 62 years old, he portrayed the charming yet troubled Ray Bishop in Touched by an Angel in 2002. Ray was a man trying to navigate the complexities of life with a bit of a rough edge, and Margolin, with his knack for playing flawed yet compelling characters, brought a unique depth to the role. Known for his unforgettable portrayal of the con artist Angel Martin on The Rockford Files, Margolin's career was a journey through many notable roles, earning him 2 Emmy Awards for his supporting work in drama. His ability to create memorable characters, whether a slick con man or a man seeking redemption, marked his career. Sadly, after a long battle with pancreatic cancer, Margolin passed away on December 12, 2022, in Staunton, Virginia, leaving behind a body of work that will continue to resonate with audiences for years to come. Cloris Leachman, born on April 30, 1926, was 74 years old when she took on the role of Ruth in Touched by an Angel in 2000. Ruth, a character brimming with emotional depth, offered Leachman the perfect canvas to showcase her exceptional range, from portraying warmth to vulnerability. Known for her distinct blend of comedy and drama, Leachman's career spanned decades, with standout moments like her Academy Award-winning role in The Last Picture Show, 1971, where she portrayed a neglected housewife seeking solace in a brief affair. That role marked a turning point in her career, highlighting her ability to bring complex, raw emotions to life. In addition to her film success, she became a household name with her Emmy-winning portrayal of Phyllis Lindstrom on The Mary Tyler Moore Show and its spin-off, Phyllis. Her remarkable career came to a close when she passed away on January 27, 2021, at the age of 94 from complications of a stroke, with COVID-19 being a contributing factor. She died at her home in Encinitas, California, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and entertain. Suzanne Douglas as Brianna Springbelt. Suzanne Douglas, born on April 12, 1957, was 43 years old when she portrayed Brianna Springbelt in Touched by an Angel in 2000. Brianna, a character full of resilience, exuded both strength and tenderness, qualities that Douglas embodied effortlessly in her role. Known for her versatility, Douglas's career took off after her standout role as Amy Sims in the 1989 film Tap, a performance that earned her an NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture. That role marked a pivotal moment in her career, placing her in the spotlight alongside legends like Gregory Hines and Sammy Davis Jr. She continued to build her legacy with unforgettable performances in How Stella Got Her Groove Back, 1998, Jason's Lyric, 1994, and as Cissy Houston in the 2015 TV movie Whitney. Tragically, her life was cut short when she passed away on July 6, 2021, at age 64, after a courageous 2-year battle with pancreatic cancer. She died at her home in Martha's Vineyard, leaving behind a rich legacy of powerful performances that continue to inspire. David Ogden Stiers, born on October 31, 1942, was 55 years old when he portrayed Jones in Touched by an Angel in 1997. Jones, a character who brought both warmth and wisdom to his role, showcased Stiers's talent for blending strength with sensitivity. Stiers's career took a significant leap in 1977 when he joined the cast of MASH as Major Charles Emerson Winchester III, a role that earned him 2 Emmy nominations. His portrayal of the pompous yet compassionate surgeon became iconic, solidifying his place in television history. Stiers's career flourished further with his voice work for Disney characters, including Cogsworth in Beauty and the Beast, 1991, and Governor Ratcliffe in Pocahontas, 1995, proving his versatility across different media. He continued to shine in both live-action and animated roles, notably voicing Dr. Jumba in Lilo and Stitch, and portraying Reverend Gene Purdy in The Dead Zone. He passed away on March 3, 2018, at the age of 75, at his home in Newport, Oregon, due to complications from bladder cancer. His legacy lives on through his significant contributions to both the entertainment and arts communities. John McMartin as Earl Grey. John McMartin, born on August 21, 1929, was 67 years old when he appeared as Earl Grey in Touched by an Angel in 1997. Earl Grey, a character wrapped in charm and wisdom, was a fitting role for McMartin, who had honed his craft through decades of versatile work in theater, film, and television. McMartin's career truly skyrocketed when he originated the role of Oscar in Sweet Charity on Broadway in 1966, opposite Gwen Verdon, earning him a Tony nomination. That performance not only marked a pivotal moment in his career, but also set the stage for future iconic roles, including his portrayal of Charles Chandler in the TV series Beauty and the Beast. However, McMartin's journey ended on July 6, 2016, when he passed away from cancer in Manhattan at the age of 86, leaving behind a legacy that spanned the finest stages and screens of American theater and television. Soon-Tek Oh as Kim Chung-kyung. Soon-Tek Oh, born on June 29, 1932, was 65 years old when he portrayed Kim Chung-kyung in Touched by an Angel in 1997. As Kim, he brought to life a character filled with wisdom and resilience, embodying a father figure navigating complex family dynamics. Oh's career journey was a testament to his versatility and determination. A significant turning point came when he lent his voice to Fa Zhou in Disney's Mulan, 1998, a role that cemented his place in animation history, as well as his portrayal of the sadistic Colonel Yin in Missing in Action 2, The Beginning. His work both on stage and screen helped shape the representation of Asian Americans in entertainment. Sadly, Soon-Tek Oh passed away on April 4, 2018 in Los Angeles at the age of 85 after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease, leaving behind a legacy of groundbreaking roles and cultural contributions. Peter Scolari as Charles Hibbard. Peter Scolari, born on September 12, 1955, was 42 years old when he took on the role of Charles Hibbard in Touched by an Angel in 1997. As Charles, he portrayed a character who was conflicted, grappling with personal issues that made for a deeply human and relatable role. Scolari's career spanned decades, and he was most widely recognized for his roles as Henry Desmond in Bosom Buddies and as Michael Harris in Newhart, the latter of which earned him 3 consecutive Primetime Emmy nominations. Sadly, Peter Scolari passed away on October 22, 2021, at age 66 in Manhattan, after battling leukemia for 2 years, leaving behind a legacy of both comedic and dramatic excellence. Valerie Harper as Kate Prescott. Valerie Harper, born on August 22, 1939, was 59 years old when she played Kate Prescott in Touched by an Angel in 1998. As Kate, Harper brought to life a woman full of strength and complexity, navigating personal struggles with the kind of grace and resilience that was a signature of her acting style. Harper is best known for her iconic role as Rhoda Morgenstern on The Mary Tyler Moore Show and its spin-off Rhoda, where she won multiple Emmy Awards and captured the hearts of audiences nationwide. But in 2009, Harper faced the shock of a lung cancer diagnosis, which eventually led to a rare form of cancer, leptomeningeal carcinomatosis. Despite the grim prognosis, she continued to fight, even finding strength to appear in films and work on new projects. Tragically, she passed away on August 30, 2019, at the age of 80, in Los Angeles, after a courageous battle with cancer. Natalie Cole as Megan Brooks. Born on February 6, 1950, Natalie Cole was 48 years old when she portrayed Megan Brooks in Touched by an Angel in 1998. Megan, a character grappling with emotional turmoil and complicated relationships, was brought to life with Cole's deep understanding of personal struggle and grace. As the daughter of legendary jazz musician Nat King Cole, Natalie carved out her own path in the music industry, rising to fame in the mid-1970s with her debut album Inseparable, which won her a Grammy Award. Her career had defining moments, such as her groundbreaking album Unforgettable. With Love, which blended traditional pop and jazz and won her Album of the Year, making her the first African-American woman to win the prestigious award. Despite her success, Cole faced personal demons, battling addiction throughout her life, which she openly shared in her 2000 autobiography. After a long battle with hepatitis C and subsequent kidney failure, Cole passed away on December 31, 2015, at the age of 65, from complications of congestive heart failure in Los Angeles. Her legacy as an artist and her courage in the face of adversity remain unforgettable. Dick Van Patten as Ebb. Born on December 9, 1928, Dick Van Patten was 66 years old when he appeared as Ebb in Touched by an Angel in 1995. Ebb, a character who brought warmth, humor, and kindness to the screen, was a role that aligned well with Van Patten's easygoing charm. A versatile actor, Van Patten began his career as a child star and went on to become best known for his portrayal of Tom Bradford, the patriarch in the beloved TV series 8 is Enough. This role marked a turning point in his career, cementing his status as a family television icon. Throughout his career, he also starred in notable films, including Soylent Green and Spaceballs, and worked with Mel Brooks in Robin Hood, Men in Tights. After battling diabetes for many years, Van Patten passed away on June 23, 2015, at the age of 86 due to complications from the disease. His legacy continues to live on through his extensive body of work and his reputation as a joyful, generous spirit in the industry. Della Reese as Tess. Born on July 6, 1931, Della Reese was 63 years old when she brought the wise and loving character of Tess to life in Touched by an Angel in 1994. Tess, an angel with a wealth of experience and compassion, was the perfect role for Reese, whose own life journey was one of resilience, faith, and multifaceted talent. Reese's career spanned decades, from her breakthrough in gospel music to her groundbreaking role as the first Black woman to host a talk show in the late 1960s. As a singer, she had hits like Don't You Know and Not 1 Minute More, but it was her shift to acting that really solidified her place in American television, especially with Touched by an Angel. After being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, Reese's health struggled in her later years, and despite her ongoing efforts to manage it, she passed away on November 19, 2017, at 86 in her Los Angeles home. Her legacy lives on through her work, her powerful voice, and the warmth she shared with all who knew her. Patty Duke as Dr. Jean. Born on December 14, 1946, Patty Duke was 49 years old when she portrayed Dr. Jean in Touched by an Angel in 1996, bringing to life a compassionate, grounded physician who assists in life-changing moments for her patients. Dr. Jean's calm and empathetic demeanor mirrored Duke's own qualities, honed through a career that began when she was just a teenager. At the age of 15, Duke made her mark in Hollywood with an unforgettable portrayal of Helen Keller in The Miracle Worker, 1962, winning an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. This early recognition led to a series of iconic roles, from her dual role in The Patty Duke Show to the intense performance of Neely O'Hara in Valley of the Dolls, 1967. But it was her personal struggles, including her diagnosis of bipolar disorder in 1982, that shaped much of her later years, both in her advocacy and the way she connected with others. Duke passed away on March 29, 2016, at 69, in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, from complications of a ruptured intestine. Her legacy, however, lives on through her roles, her advocacy for mental health, and the foundation her family created in her name. John Dye as Andrew. Born on January 31, 1963, John Dye was 33 years old when he began portraying Andrew, the Angel of Death, in Touched by an Angel in 1996. Andrew's character was calm, compassionate, and wise, offering a gentle presence as he helped souls transition from life to the afterlife. Dye's portrayal of the character resonated deeply with audiences, turning him into one of the show's most beloved figures. Before becoming a household name in the role of Andrew, Dye's career had already taken flight with a variety of roles in film and television, including parts in Best of the Best, 1989, and the series Tour of Duty, 1989. But his life was tragically cut short. He passed away on January 10, 2011, just weeks before his 48th birthday, in San Francisco. The cause of death was later determined to be accidental acute methamphetamine intoxication, leaving fans heartbroken over the loss of a talented actor. John Ritter as Mike O'Connor. John Ritter, born on September 17, 1948, was 54 years old when he played the character Mike O'Connor in Touched by an Angel in 2003. As Mike, Ritter brought a compassionate, likable energy to the role, portraying a man navigating the struggles of life with a heart full of hope and a strong sense of humanity. Ritter was known for his impeccable comic timing, having made a lasting impact with his portrayal of Jack Tripper on the iconic sitcom Three's Company. This role catapulted him to fame and earned him both an Emmy and a Golden Globe in 1984, marking a significant turning point in his career. In addition to Three's Company, Ritter starred in films like Problem Child and Sling Blade and lent his voice to the beloved character in Clifford the Big Red Dog. Sadly, Ritter's life was cut short when he unexpectedly passed away from an aortic dissection on September 11, 2003, while rehearsing for 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter. He died just a few hours later at Providence St. Joseph Medical Center in Burbank, California, leaving a void in the entertainment world that continues to be felt today. Charles Rocket as Adam. Charles Rocket, born August 28, 1949, was 55 years old when he played the Angel of Death, Adam, in Touched by an Angel in 2004. As Adam, Rocket brought a calm yet solemn presence to the character, embodying the eternal balance between life and death. Rocket's career journey was eclectic, moving from his early days in theater to becoming a well-recognized television and film actor. His big break came when he joined Saturday Night Live for its 1980 to 1981 season, which was a pivotal moment in his career. Rocket became famous for his portrayal of Phil Lively and his various impersonations, but his tenure was cut short after a controversial on-air outburst. Unfortunately, Rocket's life came to a tragic end on October 7, 2005, when he was found dead on his Connecticut property, his throat slit. At 56, his death was ruled a suicide by the state medical examiner, marking a sudden and sorrowful close to the life of an actor who had touched many through both his dramatic and comedic roles. Ossie Davis as Erasmus Jones. Ossie Davis, born December 18, 1917, was 87 years old when he appeared as Erasmus Jones in Touched by an Angel in 2004. In his role as Erasmus, Davis brought a quiet dignity and wisdom to the character, portraying an older man grappling with regret and redemption. Davis's career was a testament to his resilience and versatility, starting with his Broadway debut in 1946 and moving through decades of iconic performances in film and television. He became known for his powerful presence, particularly for his portrayal of Martin Luther King Sr. in King, 1978, which earned him an Emmy nomination. His death on February 4, 2005 in Miami Beach marked the end of an era for a man whose influence extended beyond the screen and stage. Though the cause of death wasn't officially released, it was known that Davis had struggled with heart issues. His legacy remains solidified through the countless tributes from admirers and colleagues who mourned his passing at his funeral, a service that brought together influential figures from all walks of life. Their legacies continue to inspire and remind us of the impact they had on the world. While they may no longer be with us, their performances will live on forever. Which of these actors' roles left the biggest impression on you? Let us know in the comments below.